Oops, hello.
There we go.
Yep, sorry. I got one more person adding to this call.
Okay.
Hey. Hello. Okay, now we have Sarah. Sarah, introduce yourself.
Hi, I'm Sarah.
One of the many Sarahs of the GameCola podcast watching community.
Well, they're all Sarahs.
Well, this one is spelled with an H.
Yeah, that's the right way to pronounce it. You can spell it.
Hold on. I think we're going to have more people coming in a second.
Oh, yay.
I know, because everyone in the chat room's going nuts.
Yes.
It's a real party.
Is this viewer call-in time?
Yes. Rizziman, I tried to add you to the conversation, but you weren't online. Or at least it didn't say that you were online.
Are you talking to me?
No, Rizziman, sorry.
Who else is online?
Hold on.
Joe thinks we just hid from the prospect of calling him in.
Process of elimination. Call everybody.
Yes.
Call everyone.
Wait, I guess I don't actually need to be typing in the chat room to talk to people in the chat room. I don't know why I'm doing that. But no, on the website we advertise that this is GameCola Faithful Power Hour. And if you wanted to be contacted, send me your Skype information or phone number. I can give you a call on the telephone. Right now we have Diana, Marley, Julianne, Anna, and Sarah. And it looks like Rizziman wants to be added. And okay. Joe doesn't actually want to be added. He was just asking if that's what we're doing, which the answer is yes.
Oh, he's not joining us?
I guess. Well, we need somebody who's going to be listening and not joining in. I think we have pretty much the entire chat room here.
That's awesome.
I wasn't in the chat room.
Oh, no?
Just woke up.
Yes, that's true.
I think we're off air.
Oh, are we?
Yeah.
Oh.
Are we?
It says we're off air.
I just noticed that right now.
Oh, yeah.
Where is Paul? Uh-oh.
Who is fake Paul Franzen?
Which one? Fake Paul or the real Paul?
Fake Paul.
Okay, Paul is being on the podcast, and he's also broadcasting. And fake Paul Franzen is the one that he's using to stream to the... Thanks.
Hi, everyone.
Hi, Paul.
Hi.
I guess there are some stream issues.
Yes, there are, apparently.
Okay. Yeah, the window frozen, but I thought we were still broadcasting, so I didn't want to touch it because I thought it would break more. Okay, anyway, just give me 1 moment. I'll get us back on. Don't worry.
Well, if it's gonna happen, at least it happened when everyone's in here.
Yes, pretty much.
Okay, loading. All right, I'm going now. Everybody ready?
Yep.
Yeah, sure.
Yep. Yeah.
For what?
Okay, we should be back on now.
Hello.
So anyway, and that's why Joe and Rizziman are just the worst. Oh, we're back on?
So, how about those unicorns?
Yeah.
Oh boy, those unicorns
They're
are
just
great.
flying around. So, GameCola podcast. Podcast number 50.
Woo. So exciting.
We have no one
Who
left
here
to
likes
mine
Phoenix
top.
Wright?
My internet stopped working.
How's it going? Phoenix Wright. Do people like that game?
Yay!
Is that a game that people like?
Yes. Most
I love
definitely.
Phoenix Wright.
I would make a terrible lawyer.
Yeah.
I'd be too honest.
I like Miles Edgeworth better. Yes, Miles Edgeworth is pretty much definitely better.
Oh. Wait, Paul, are you on this podcast or not?
I can be if you want me to.
Okay, well, see, I was about to change this topic to, the only topic that we ever talk about Phoenix Wright. Who should go out with who?
It's obviously Phoenix and Maya. Anyone who disagrees can just get off the line right now.
No, I totally agree.
I did not mean that. I'm sorry. I love you all.
Yes, we love all of our fans.
But in a platonic way, I'm not a creepy old guy. It's okay.
I feel so loved.
Just a man with a beard.
I'm going back offline now. I don't feel comfortable.
So what has everyone thought of the 10-hour podcast so far?
Wait, what? It's been really fun.
I'm glad, because I've been up...
It's
Go ahead.
It's been really great. Honestly, I found it really, really entertaining.
I'm glad, because
Yeah.
to be here podcasting for 10 hours, it's a bit of a...
Better be getting some reaction.
Yeah. I hope people are enjoying it when I'm putting out this effort.
Yeah, I really appreciate it.
Yes, I'm glad.
I think I'm going to enjoy going back and watching all of it.
Yeah.
Listen.
Rizziman, how about you come up with the topic, Rizziman?
Yeah.
Brr.
I'm sorry.
I'm just going back through all of the comments I've left on YouTube, on the YouTube videos of the podcast, and just going, what could we talk about?
Nope. Anyone have a 3DS?
I have a DS.
No.
No?
No.
Nobody does.
No.
I still on my Game Boy Color.
They give me a huge headache.
I have a Game Boy Color, and I actually still have a one of the fat old original Game Boys. Actually, I have two of them.
I have a Virtual Boy.
Yikes. I think I got beat on the old, horrible one.
I have an Acorn
Pretty horrible.
Archimedes.
Yikes.
I have a flipping Acorn Archimedes in my driveway, just going, plug me back in and play.
Oh, hold
I
on.
used to have a Super Nintendo.
Wait, is Rizziman on? Is he on here?
I don't see him.
No, oops. Oh, hold on. Give me just a second. Where? Oh, sorry. I forgot. I have to look him up by his first name.
Riz.
Busy.
I was looking down at R, and I was like, I don't see him on.
Testing, 1, 2, 3.
There we go.
Hey!
Success!
Hello. Welcome back again.
Oh, God help me.
So,
I'll be back right after I kill my sister.
uh-oh.
Oh,
Yikes.
don't do that.
This is gonna become a big GameCola murder mystery. We're all going to get to be Phoenix Wright.
Yikes.
Yay!
But he already
No blood,
confessed.
we're good.
Random cameo of Larry Buff.
Yes.
Guys, I have a message from Elizabeth, real quick.
Uh-oh.
Lizzo wants me to apologize on behalf of everyone who was recording the last hour for completely ignoring the chat room while they were talking about Zelda.
And for
She
making
felt really
say
bad that we weren't paying attention to you. So
And I would like an apology for making people say that Shia LaBeouf is good to get prizes.
that was totally legit.
It's okay, I
That
called
is
it
not.
right.
That's not the spirit of the prizes.
Actually, Christian, since you were the one who gave the prizes, how do people redeem these things? Because I have no idea.
No, I feel bad for Diana because she doesn't have Xbox and she doesn't care about MMOs.
No, I don't.
It's only MMO beta codes, and the rest can be redeemed on Xbox Live.
But what is a Tails?
Okay.
What is a Tails sweater?
Oh, I forgot
My
you don't
sister
read
says hi, she's a
the
big
whole
fan.
Xbox thing. It's a
No, she doesn't listen to
sweater that your avatar can wear that makes you look like Tails from Sonic the Hedgehog.
Oh, is that what it is?
Yeah.
Hold, look. Okay. A sweater that makes you look like Does the sweater have two tails, or am I confusing things even more now?
Has a drawing of two tails, and the hood has little ears, little fox ears.
Okay.
Wow. Okay, so
I
it's.
didn't say they were good prizes. I just said you're getting prizes.
I had no idea what it was.
It's okay, it's okay. I don't really need a prize.
No, sadly, no one seems to have Xbox.
It's because it's too expensive.
Apparently.
It's all the games for it you can get on.
Wait, is someone scratching their mic or something?
Okay.
Diana, is that your cat?
That was actually not my cat. My cat's not in my room right now.
Well, get it in
I
there.
put
We
him
have to
outside.
talk to the cat.
This podcast is not complete without a cat.
So, topics: video games. Phoenix Wright. Who should go out with who? Unicorns. Can they fly?
No.
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 I'm sorry, what was that?
I was trying to come up with a topic to discuss.
Okay. Ace Attorney movie. How about that?
Ace Attorney movie.
Oh, I'm so excited. I'm seeing that this summer. The filming is like right by my house.
Is that definitely coming out?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's coming out in Anaheim this summer, and it's like right by my house, so I'm gonna go see it.
And there's also rumored to be an American version too.
Wow.
It's subtitled, I think.
No, I mean a real
think
American
that's all.
version with real American actors.
Really? Oh, that's awesome.
Oh my god.
It's just a rumor. Just a rumor.
But in relation
be
to
really
the
cool.
in relation to the mock dub of the trailer that GameCola did, I actually showed that to my sister, and that's what motivated her to actually look up the movie. So yay. Subliminal advertising and advertising the movie at the same time. Yay. Putting in a shout out for GameCola. It's
Wait,
all good.
I could just picture Matt Damon in a blue suit just pointing at people. And apparently Josh Duhamel
It's
is
fun to make. It's fun to make Phoenix Wright jokes because none of my friends play that game, and so they just get really confused whenever I make a joke like that.
Join the club.
And on the off chance that they know what it is, it just makes me so happy.
That's why you save those kinds of jokes for, conventions. Because then everyone gets them.
I'm trying to add one more here to the call. Sorry, I'm a little distracted.
Christian, what were you saying before?
About what?
When you came back online.
Oh, nothing. We were all just having a wholesome conversation.
Yes, about why we love our fans.
Yeah.
Sure.
So I feel like we haven't really discussed the topic of Phoenix Wright ships thoroughly enough yet. I'm a little disappointed.
I think everyone's trying to avoid it.
I feel like this is really important.
But that's the thing. I'd be tempted to discuss it if it hadn't come up and been such a prominent theme in the Turnabout Musical podcast. That's the
I
thing.
really
'cause,
liked that podcast.
that was an awesome podcast.
This is question/topic. How do you ration the big dots in Pac-Man that enable you to eat the ghosts? How do you ration them?
I just eat them.
Oh, me too.
Yeah, don't think about it.
It
I
dooms me every
avoid the
game.
ghosts.
Or I could use it as
avoid
like
the
an
ghosts
escape
for as
route.
long as I can.
Mm.
And then when I can avoid them no more, I eat them. I'm also not very good at Pac-Man, so my
I'm done.
He seems to be smarter than the other ghosts.
my advice on the topic, as with many, many topics in life, should probably be ignored.
Has anyone played any retro games lately?
Anybody?
Well, as I said before, I've been playing a bit of A Link to the Past, a bit of Rayman. What else was I playing? I was playing something incredibly retro.
Hello.
Okay, there we go. And now we got our last person. Sorry. We were.
You sure it's the last?
Yeah.
Maybe.
You now have bacon in the
Hey.
call.
Yes.
Who is it?
This is Joe, a reviewer, if we're going by my screen name.
Yes.
Oh.
Sorry about the mix-up.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yeah, we hear you fine.
So now we officially have 1, 2,
Yay.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7 GameCola fans on the podcast.
Okay, is there anybody that's not here?
Woo.
If you're not here, say so. Please let us know.
Alright, looks complete.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
What are you talking about, Paul? I can add as many. There's only a half hour left.
Shut up, Paul.
Whoa!
Oh.
Okay, random topics go.
Ah.
So wait, we were talking about a topic. Someone was talking about how do you ration the power.
The power pellet.
Yeah, in Pac-Man. I try to eat as many non-power pellets as I can, and then sort of loop all of the ghosts around so that they're like really close, and then I run over the power pellet and go back and eat them all.
That's a good plan.
Right? Strategy.
Usually when I play, I'm just like, oh, hey, look, power pellet, nom, and then I probably get like
Yeah.
one ghost.
Last time I
And
played
that ghost
Pac-Man
immediately goes back and comes back and eats me.
Yes.
Wah.
I hate when I'm like 1 pixel away, and then they stop being a ghost, and then I get killed.
You always have to just go for it, though.
Yes.
Like, you're right on that cusp.
Yes.
What's everybody's favorite video game?
Paul Franzen.
There's too many of them.
My favorite video game.
Wait, currently or of all time?
All
My
time.
favorite is Yoshi's Island, but that's sentimental mostly.
Yoshi's Island.
Superman 64.
Can I just say the series that I like?
Sure.
Because I was raised on all the Nancy Drew games, basically.
Oh, I agree with that. I like Phoenix Wright, though.
I bet you do.
I like Sims 3, 'cause that's basically all I do with my time.
I had to stop playing that because it was just wasting so much of my life.
Yeah.
Okay, what's your first video game? That's a better topic.
Wait, I didn't even. Australians cannot answer questions. Okay. Regional down at lag. Favorite video game. It's probably a draw between Oddworld Abe's Odyssey and Final Fantasy VII.
The first game I ever owned that like I knew it was a video game was Super Mario Bros. 3 for the Game Boy.
For the Game Boy?
Super Mario Land 3?
Yeah. No, the Game Boy remake of Super Mario Bros.
Oh, interesting.
Oh, the advanced one.
That. Super Mario.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Super
I've
Mario
actually got
Advance
it.
4.
You
Yeah,
said
Super
the
Mario
first
Advance
game you
4.
ever owned that you knew was a video game?
That
Did you have a lot of video games that you didn't know were video games?
Does Solitaire count?
Well, I got the original like Game Boy cinder block style from a friend of my parents who didn't want it anymore for some ununderstandable reason. But all I had were Tetris, which that was fun. But then some basketball game that was really terrible, and then a chess game that was unbelievably difficult. So I didn't play it very much. So I didn't really understand what I was doing. I was just kind of pressing buttons and stuff happened.
That's a good strategy.
I'm gonna have to go.
Oh, are you?
I'm gonna have to go, so I'll see you later.
Okay, well, thank you
Or
for
something like
thank you for
that.
being on the podcast.
Bye.
It was fun.
Bye.
Thank
Bye.
you.
Bye.
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 It was fun while it lasted.
Yes.
But now we have one more listener.
Maybe. Do we want to answer Small Girl's question?
Sure.
Or do we want to continue talking about our first video games? Yes, no, first video game, or answer Small Girl's question?
I already answered.
We
the
can
first video
finish
game
this question first.
Yeah, okay. So everybody, who hasn't answered yet?
I haven't.
Me.
Oh.
Me.
Oh, everyone all go at once.
Person who didn't answer last time.
I'm trying to remember.
I played Joust when I was little.
Joust.
I know it was a PC game. I know that.
Christian, I thought you were a fan of Joust.
Not incredibly, no.
No?
I mean, it's a game.
See, when I was little, I was totally awesome at it. And then I went to the dentist office recently, and I was horrible at it, so...
No, that's the whole reason I love Marble Madness, because I'm really good at it. But is it a really good game? Probably not.
First video game I remember playing was Zombies Ate My Neighbors for the Sega, and it was before zombies were bankable.
It's true. That is a good point about Zombies Ate My Neighbors.
Long before the zombie burnout.
Yeah.
It's on, I think you can buy it on the Wii channel now. I recently replayed it. Yeah.
That's the Super Nintendo version.
I was playing it on Super Nintendo just a couple weeks ago, actually.
Yeah.
I played Chrono Trigger for the first time from the Virtual Console just yesterday.
Oh.
What is that?
Chrono Trigger?
I'm actually in the middle of that. I'm
Yeah.
in the middle of that game for the first time, too.
It was a video game
Yeah, I played it for 3 hours straight.
for the Super Nintendo.
With or without time travel.
Yeah.
Is there a unicorn in it?
I don't think so.
No.
There's probably a ROM hack that's got unicorns in it. Look for it now.
Probably.
First video game. It was a game on the Acorn Archimedes I had called Zool Ninja of the Nth Dimension, where basically you're playing as this intergalactic ninja who is a gremlin and has katanas, just going through all these random worlds filled with sweets and vegetables and fruits and musical instruments, because that really matches the trend. Just destroying enemies, collecting random stuff, fighting bosses, and just making really random noises. It's pretty awesome.
Sounds like a
Actually-
Kitty Ninja Gaiden ripoff.
Games with ninjas have a tendency to be awesome, which is good. As they should.
Yeah, ninjas are awesome.
Is it only me left? Oh, okay. I haven't gotten it either. I have memories of I think my first video game was Super Mario 64 for the N64 because I remember playing it at my cousin's house. But it could also be the old Harry Potter games for the PC because I don't remember which one I played first. I loved those Harry Potter games.
So do I.
The old Harry Potter games. I feel like I'm 1,000 years old.
Yeah, I don't see them made anymore. My dad threw them away when we moved, which makes me sad because now I don't have them.
I gave mine to
I'm
my
gonna go on
neighbor.
eBay and buy them.
Back in my day, we
I
didn't
remember
have
when I
Harry Potter. We had Simon the Sorcerer.
Oh boy.
I remember when I was really little, I used to play the backyard sports games, like there
Oh,
were
I
some
played
PC
that.
versions. I remember the baseball one. I got really good at, like, because I figured out, like,
I was
if
fun
you
at it.
were about to get out, but if you kept just running back to second and third, if you kept running between them, eventually the players would mess up, and you could just run straight to third. Eventually, they'd just hold on to the ball and let you go. Granted, I don't know how long I actually spent. It could have been like 15 minutes before that happened.
Yeah, it was a lot easier to do that kind of stuff when you're younger. It's like, yeah, sure, why not? I can just sit here and do this eternally.
I don't care that I'm already up to 10 runs. I don't want to get out.
I don't care that I don't have a life or anything.
So, is that everyone? Are we going to move on to...
Alright, first video game I ever played. It was a PC game. I think it was a Disney game. First one I remember truly loving was Toy Story 2, and also there was Hercules. But there was also another game called Go Fish. Anyone hear of it?
I've heard of the card
Heard of
game.
the Toy Story game.
I was looking for it on the internet. No, I literally got no results.
I know the card game Go Fish.
Yeah, that's the thing. It didn't have anything to do with cards. It was literally you go on, you pick a lake, pick a certain type of fish, you go out, has a digitalized actor at the bottom. You start fishing. And its mascot was a ripoff of Smokey Bear, except this time he doesn't prevent forest fires. He prevents illegal fishers? I don't know.
He prevents the act of not fishing.
So you sit in your room and stare at a screen instead of staring at nature for an hour?
Only you can prevent not fishing.
Millions of people all over the world are not fishing right now.
Yes.
Because it's boring as hell. Oh, boy.
So, podcast.
Yep.
So we got the first games. Did we want to answer Small Girl's question?
Or are we just continuing to ignore that?
That was the question.
What game should Chris play after Phoenix Wright?
Contra 3.
It depends if he likes Phoenix Wright or not.
I think by Chris they mean Christian Porter. That's you.
And I do. I did like
not the
Phoenix
one?
Wright. I'm
Wait, okay,
enjoying
no,
it
wait.
so far.
Wait, he
Wait.
says no.
Who says no?
That's not true.
No? I thought it was me too.
Why don't you let Chris get
Who's Chris? Wait, oh, that Chris.
That
Oh,
person's Chris.
We're off to a great start, aren't we?
I also have Chris in my name.
It's true. Sorry.
Oh, I don't. Paul said I don't.
Okay.
Nice.
So let's answer this
It's
question.
all a fabrication of the mind.
What games should Chris play? And not Christian Porter.
Not me. Well, Chris,
All of
what
the games.
kind of games do you like?
It's the freedom to choose whatever he wants.
Naked Jenga is what Julian is saying.
Wait. I was actually out at a game night last night, and what was the name of the game? Rainbow Jumble Tower. It is totally not Jenga. It is Rainbow Jumble Tower.
It sounds like the Japanese version of Jenga.
Like,
It sounds like a My Little Pony
to the
version.
point that it's blinding.
just, I looked at the box, and I was like, are you kidding me? Like, that's the actual name of the game, Rainbow Jumble Tower? Like, you went way out of your way to come up with that name.
It sounds like a My Little Pony version of Jenga.
All it is it's
Which would sell.
it's just Jenga with colored blocks, but it's totally not Jenga at all. It's Rainbow Jumble Tower.
Because
Are you
They're like
only
almost
allowed
a
to pull
twister
out certain
element?
colored blocks at certain times?
I have no idea.
Yeah, I don't know if there's like a twister element to it, like only pull a purple one right now.
I don't know, that's a good question, but I can tell you that it's totally not Jenga and they're not getting sued.
Naturally.
maybe the company that made Jenga was too cheap to paint the blocks themselves, so they had somebody else do it.
I don't think this is helping Chris's plight, though.
No?
Chris needs to know what game to play. What games have you played that you like, Chris?
I think they,
Besides Jenga.
well, I think
Besides,
I think they said they were playing Phoenix Wright.
Oh.
So what games after Phoenix Wright?
Well, does he like modern games? Does he want to play retro games? I mean, give some options here. Something to lead on.
Would it be easier to tell him of the games not to play?
E.T.
Superman 6. Aquaman Battle for Atlantis. It's like Superman 64, but underwater.
Whoa. Do you get to talk to fish?
No, just mermen.
Merman.
And only mermen.
Who comes up with this?
Legend of
DC, apparently. I would recommend Earthbound, but that's just because that's what I do.
I hate that game.
You're wrong.
Why?
I don't know. It's just something I can't get into. I find the characters irritating. I don't know. It's like there's something that came out of the blue. Plus that final boss kind of creeps me out.
Yeah, he's definitely creepy.
Just a little.
And out of nowhere, too. Jillian recommends Fable. She loves Fable.
Apparently.
I only played the second one, like 20 minutes into the game. Absolutely everybody in the game wanted to marry me. And all I could think was, if I wanted that, I left the house.
Probably because you were the only option.
What is this, Harvest Moon?
I know. If you're looking for a modern game, you could go for Skyrim.
Yep. So long as you're willing to, so long as you're willing to pour at least 300 plus hours into it.
No, that's fine.
As long as you're not looking
To be totally
finish
honest,
game.
I'm only willing to put that much at maximum into a Pokemon game. Any other RPG, I'll probably just cut out at 200. Unless, I want to spend my afternoon level grinding because I've got nothing else to do.
What else is there to do with life? I mean, come on.
Then
Anyone watch any good movies?
I have another question.
Uh-oh. Go ahead.
Why is it with the original Game Boy Color and Game Boy games you had to blow into the cartridge to make it work?
You have to do that with every early game.
You do it with
Yeah, but why
NES?
is it?
Well, you do it with
There's
Game Boy
stuff in there.
Advance. I've even done it with my DS a couple of times, and it's worked.
Yeah, same here.
I always thought it was
Technically,
because it was
I
dust.
don't even know if there's a technical reason for it. I think it's just something we ended up doing because we just felt helpless and didn't know what to do.
Actually,
And now
I
we do it with everything.
I heard that basically
Makes us look silly.
the liquid gives more surface area for the points to make contact.
I've heard kind of the opposite, that I've heard the moisture from blowing into it almost kind of corrodes the connectors.
Well, I mean, the initial concept is that you're blowing the dust out, so you're cleaning the connectors off. But that, from what I've heard, is basically entirely untrue.
Yeah.
The explanation that I had heard, like I said, was that the extra moisture sort of fills in gaps and gives a better connection. Now, in long term, that probably does cause them to rust and become unusable. But in the short term, it solves the problem.
So it's all about the positioning of the NES cartridge, right?
It's true.
And when you take it out and you blow on it and you put it back in, I think a lot of the time why it works is because you're putting it in at a different angle. There's like almost, when you put the NES cartridge in, there's like 3 or 4 different ways you can actually get it to sit in place.
Yeah.
So it's all about getting it in the right spot.
I found that a lot of older cartridges, you can't just like shove it in. It has to be at like, this specific cartridge needs to be at a slight left angle and pulled out slightly from fully in.
Which is why when you're playing Game Boy Advance or Game Boy Advance SP and you accidentally nudge the Game Boy Color cartridge, everything stops working.
Yeah.
And save data gone, fudge.
It's like a cure for the hiccups. Everyone has a different way of playing an NES game.
True.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I always
That's a good
just
answer.
barely put it in enough so it clicks against the back of the NES. Or sometimes I'll jam another NES game on top of it, and that'll work. But everyone has weird ways of making it work.
But actually,
One solution.
If your game starts glitching up, you can always take like a Q-tip and some clean solution and just dab it in. That makes it work.
You need a pair of tweezers.
That's too logical.
Yeah, that's actually like using, science or technology or something.
This is just going...
Yes, that works much better. I mean,
Sounds like you're blowing your nose just now.
I mean, it's worked since I was...
I was?
It's worked since I was 5 years old. It's going to keep working. But actually,
I think a small girl had a question for everyone.
Again, or the... Okay, who wants to do the next hour of copying?
Yeah, well, that was
the one.
That wasn't the question?
I got it.
There was another question.
If you opened your closet door right now and the only thing inside is a box of Fruit Loops, would you eat them?
Depends if I'm starving to death.
Yeah, it depends how hungry I am.
Yeah. I'm not actually a big fan.
Well, not a cereal.
She said right now.
Eats, so I'll probably eat half of them, go for a jog, come back, eat the other half, go for another jog, burn out all the energy.
Yes.
And then go, why did I
half of the entire box?
Yes, you eat the box. It never said there were Fruit Loops inside.
How big is the box?
Yeah,
How long have
because
they been
one
in the
thing I've
closet,
learned
though?
from my grandparents is that if you pay for something, you eat all of it.
How big is the
Including the package.
Yeah. Well, hey, if anyone ever played River City Ransom, the way to eat a cup of tea is to take the whole saucer and tea cup and everything and just shove it in your mouth.
That's a very Looney Tunes approach. Probably packed with iron today.
It's like something from Charlie and the Chocolate Factory.
It's true.
I love that book. Oh boy.
But actually, this hour is now wrapping up.
Yeah.
Oh wow, that was fast.
I know, right? Well, look at the time. It's 5:53.
1 hour isn't enough.
I know, right? Well, you even got another hour. You got a spare hour, John. You were on here earlier.
No, it wasn't.
No, that was a different.
Lies.
That was a different Rizziman.
That was Rizziman -1.
Oh,
It was fake Rizziman, not Rizziman, fake Rizziman.
was it evil Rizziman?
Anti-Rizziman.
Yeah.
Help, he's like a
Rizziman nigger.
Yes. But no, I mean, I have to give a great thanks out to all of our fans who joined us here. I know there were some who weren't able to, and some who weren't here the whole time or whatever. But no, it's always cool to see everybody who enjoys the podcast and the website. So.
Here's to 10 more years.
Right?
Most
For
definitely.
about 100 years, if you can pull it off.
Yeah, well, we'll see if we're still around then. I'd be pretty old to still be doing this podcast. But no, thank you everyone for coming out.
That'd be more than 40.
No problem. Thank you for having us.
Yeah,
Thanks for having us.
absolutely.
Bye.
And I'm gonna kick you all out.
No.
Oh Oh wait, we still have the chat room.
That's true. You guys do still have the chat room, so we will see you for another 2 hours, actually, or you will hear us.
Okay.
But
Of which it's
Oh well.
bye, everyone.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.